Alright, listen up. We all love NBA 2K. We love the flashy dribble moves, the deep threes, the highlight reel dunks, and sometimes we spend hours in the my court just trying to perfect every jump shot animation. But it doesn't always have to be that difficult. Sometimes people get lost in the style and they forget about winning. So I'm here to give you a lesson about a man who didn't care about his stats, didn't have a flashy crossover or a fadeaway of any kind. All he did was win. So we're gonna do this like Bill Russell. See, Russell won 11 championships in 13 seasons, and you wonder how? It was the basics. Relentless defense, perfect box outs, Now listen, people weren't going tween behind the back in his day, but even still, player today like Draymond Green can show you that just doing your role and doing it at a high level greatly affects winning. And that's what we're going into the Random Rec to do. Look, the fundamentals aren't glamorous. They win games. Bill Russell proved that in life. And it's about to be the absolute truth in this game. Let's get into it.
We interrupt this program to bring you
Smoke.
Hell yeah. So I don't like to make my intros too long. You see the build, the cat breakers. We're gonna get right into it. Now here's the jump shot. Alright, I am 6'10". You see the badges and the pluses. I'm wear playmaking specialization and I'm taking my sweet time, but we're gonna get beyond that. Alright, this first game they got me moved to the power forward. But you see, I still got defense, alright? Even though I'm a step late there, we applied the pressure. And with that play, I get rewarded for running the break. Alright, speed kills. Speed kills. And as you see, since I'm not the center, I'm able to get out there on the break. Yeah, you can't relax. Just because you're at the power forward don't mean you can relax. We getting aggressive on the glass. Alright, that is one of the good things about being a power forward is you're able to affect the game in a lot of ways. Now watch me clamp up again. Oh, Lord Jesus. And then not only do I get cooked, but this homie even recognize me, man.
Hey, fool. Y'all niggas don't know who that nigga is at the P4? Because I watched that nigga on YouTube.
I can't even get cooked in peace, man.
Fucking ass. Shit. That's for shit show smoke. Oh, my mama, that's smoke.
Alright, so I guess my cover was blown. So it ain't gonna take too much work to make sure this ball movement stays contagious.
80 pointers like a Kobe game. Pickable 7.62s, I make them plain. Pickable, popping out, you better smell my name. Pickable, put 2 foreigns on the 405. Pickable, catchy pepper here from doing pasta. Pickable, why you acting tough on IG Live? Pickable, you know my little niggas off they rockers. Pickable, surprise, bitch, it's that nigga chicken cheese. Pickable, let me FaceTime my op, bitch, I'm at the street. Pickable, yes, AGs, I'm putting something to sleep. He on the ground, I praise God and start stumping feet. Pickable, I put 10 on his face, bitch, my shooter playing. Pickable, I hit it from the back, I told her move her hand.
Now you see, this first game is gonna be one of them best case scenarios, man. Nobody's ego was too crazy. Everybody filled into their lane and their role. And once somebody started cooking and kind of taking over in that fourth quarter, we let him do it. You see, we out here playing defense, calling for the rock, he's knocking it down. He got deep bomber, I got dishmaster, and everybody got their eyes open. It's just beautiful basketball, man. It's the kind of stuff you wish you saw every time you walked in there. Competitive game, and smart hoops.
GG's. Oh, mama. Hey, that hoe just made me hype. I just bust a nigga ass with old dog. Man. Hey, fuck all that, nigga. I'm hype for the rest of the day.
My nigga.
So this gameplay, we're gonna be on the natural center position. You know what I'm saying? Where we can spread the floor, spread the court out, make reads. And unlike last game, everybody ain't gonna be making high IQ moves in this one, all right? You see me butt naked, wide open in the left corner. And homie dribbles his life away. All right, people gonna be doing all kinds of shenanigans. You see, I'm still butt naked in the corner. Homie's trying to drive it in on everybody, right? You think he Westbrook. Power forward makes the read though. He sees me by myself and I knock it down. And now look, I know a lot of y'all like to get into these comment sections and talk about other people, but those kind of takes happen so often that I know it's most of y'all in this chat. Like I know half the people that are seeing this make those takes, right? So even with that, it's still my job to, spread the floor as best I can, keep my eyes open, because people are helping, people are sagging, right? You drop into the paint, there's like 8 people there. I mean, they do it on the other team too. So my job, I don't spread the court to help me. I spread the court to help you. I clear the court so you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Now listen, when the lane is there, I'll take it. But 9 times out of 10, I'm out on the perimeter. Doesn't matter what build I'm using. Because in my opinion, the RNG is in the paint. Taking a jump shot is way more safe in these last few 2Ks than it's been to drive into the paint, especially if anybody's down there. I don't care if the defender is 5'9" or 6'4". It's way safer to take a jumper than drive into the paint. I don't care if the defender is 5'9" or 7'4". Yeah, I'm on the outskirts. I'm in the corner, I'm on the hash, trying to open the court up. You know what I'm saying? And the good thing about being one of these shorter centers, you know, going with the speed approach like Bill Russell is, you're fast enough to get to the paint to secure that offensive rebound, right? And if their big isn't fast enough to box you out when you're knifing in there, you got it. The best hoops, the best ball, the best way to win half the time is just not to dribble, man. Just take what's there. You don't need to always be creating and making plays. Half the time the defense is going to make a mistake. It's 5 random people, right? They're not moving in the court. They're not on a string. Everybody's doing their own thing. If you just take a second and breathe, you're going to see somebody's open all the time. You know, it takes some really good defenses in a random rec to force you to have to create, or if there's just a huge talent mismatch, and that kind of stuff is necessary. But listen, half the time, if you just give it a second and actually look at the court, the right play is going to be very obvious, right? My stick game is not elite, trust me. I shouldn't be a 20-point difference in this game, but I am. I'm forcing the center out of the paint. I'm defending him. I'm boxing out, and I'm too fast for him, right? I'm too fast for him. I'm fast on the court. A lot of times these centers just want to sit in the paint and turn their brain off, right? They want to grab a rebound, right? Mash on you, pump fake, mash on you. You know, a lot of people play center because they think it's a safe position. They think they can, you know, just do a little bit and blame their guard if they lose. But really, center is one of the most pivotal positions when it comes to impact, random rec or not, right? You're rebounding. You're in the middle of the court. You're the help defender. There's so much that you impact, right? So if you force these guys to play, you don't have to be a sweat. You don't have to be hitting the cross, tween. Look, everybody's thumbs aren't built that way, okay? Shit, I don't even know if mine's are, to be honest. But you can get yourself a lot of dubs if you just slow down just a bit. Hit your open shots. Put some pass accuracy on your build. I don't care what Timmy Two Thumbs is telling you when you subscribe to him. Put some passing on your build, bro. And then I would recommend all my centers, throw Dishmaster on your build, man. Help everybody out. You know, everybody likes to say this is such an easy 2K to shoot in. Let's be real. Half y'all are 50. Just throw on the Dishmaster. Let everybody feel like a superstar. And when you catch it off the Dishmaster, man, take the shot. All right, don't be out there pump faking and showing the world your PTSD because you were a brick last game. Listen, nobody cares about that. Let it rip. I'd even recommend taking a no dip shot. All right, your green window becomes so large, you might as well give it a shot. And outside of that, there ain't much more I can give you, man. But look, I'm telling you, if you take what I just gave y'all seriously, you're gonna win at least half your games in that random rec. You know, maybe I'm overdoing it. You're gonna win at least 40% of them things, all right? 4 out of 10 games, you're gonna get a dub. I'm saying, and what I just told you applies to everything outside of point guard, right? The point guard has a completely different world. In a random rec, every game is different. You know, some people complain that you shoot, some people complain that you don't. I'm not even gonna touch that. I barely even have fun playing PG in a random rec because y'all people are crazy. But everything outside of that, I mean, you can get 30 standing in the corner, bro. Like, I'm not even playing. Take your shots. I know, you know what I mean? You take a shot, all eyes are on you. You feel much more safe and secure driving into the paint on 3 people and then wishing for a highlight. I get all that, but trust me when I tell you, you get better at recognizing that you're open, at making those open shots, you'll be playing a whole different game. And that's fundamental basketball, baby. Shouts out to Bill Russell. RIP to one of our GOATs, man. Until next time, we out.